bins. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good one. Yep. Good evening, Rhino, Mr. Acorn. We are back with everyone's favourite bogan. Oh, it's like magic. The Ginger King, Mr. Argo Hurston. Look at him. There he is in all of his magnificence. What a hero. What a legend of the deep, the black. Let us venture forth from this place. Jump in. I don't think Argo has ever been to the Nubab before. I want to quickly check my graphics. It's all on high. We're running Vulcan. Things certainly look different. Obviously, there's not a huge amount of resolution here. I guess that's the way it's supposed to be until I get closer to it, eh? Who knows? Who knows? All right, we shall put me in the corner there because it wouldn't be a stream without me. Right, we need to find Argo some tools. Interesting. He needs a new MaxLift. We are obviously here in Hurston after having arrived here last night. We've got a little bit of shopping to do. We need to buy some new tools. We need to get some more things aboard the crab apple. Good old Argo raft. Then we'll see what sort of work Argo can pick up. While he's here. Off to the commons or off to the spaceport? What these icons mean. We'll head on over to the commons and go for a little bit of a wander around. And finally, in a civilized star system, Mr. Acorn, we are back in Stanton. What we do need... Where are we? We're at Nubab. So, we're probably going to need... I think we'll buy some decent food while we're here. I think we can get some decent food. We could have got some decent food at that Kelto back there. What's going on with this view here? Come on, Star Citizen. Sort it out. I can buy decent ship comps here as well. Microtech is mostly industrial components and all the radars. I don't really know what comps I need. I'm not too fussed about them, to be honest. I doth not know the difference between any of them. So I shan't worry too much about it. Mr. Dutchman, how are you joining us on the old YouTube? I hope you and the family are well.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Oi! So we're in for some more thrilling activity. With everyone's favourite Bogan, the Ginger King. This evening. This does not look like a way out. Thank you for visiting. Tobin Expo Centre is currently closed, but we hope that you return soon for our next event. I have gotten off at the wrong place. Back onto this train we shall go, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. It's all to do with power distribution. Don't you know, man? It's all about power distribution. It's how you put your pips, where you put your pips, it's when you put your pips. If you want to survive out there in the black, especially when you come across some raiders, you gotta learn. You gotta learn how to manage your power distribution. You need the best comps, you need the best radar. You gotta install them aftermarket triggers. You gotta get busy out there.
The capsule will be leaving the
Manage that
station
distribution.
momentarily.
Otherwise, you ain't coming home. Your family can say a prayer for you. They'll say a prayer for you every night. When's Daddy coming home, Mom? He's not coming home, son. He got wasted out there in the black. Because he didn't upgrade his comps, that fool! Got the glasses on that chick! Maybe we'll get some glasses while we're here. The Commons. Maybe we'll buy some fancy new bab clothes while we're here. I need to get that head wobble going on. Rightio. For the promenade for retail entertainment and retail and business, eh? Alright, we want to check out the plaza. Whammers! Oh, we could go and have a look for some clothing over at Apparelli. You can come to Apparelli, we have the best clothes for you. You can try it, you can put on the shoes and it'll make you feel good. You want to have a nice jacket, you can put a jacket, put a lovely tie. Just about to land a gaslight and the game logged you out. Or maybe it thought you'd had enough, Rhino. It was like, this guy needs to have a bit of a break. Nah, I'm saying. I'm saying, son. Oh, the old Noobab. It's the old Noobab _ Microtech. Centermass. So Shubin, I reckon we might be able to pick up from Shubin a new MaxLift. What do you reckon, Mr. Argo? New MaxLift? Yes, sir. Look at that steely gaze. He's focused. Focused. Nothing can distract him. Get a new Moby glass color. He's got a couple of different Moby glasses from all the nonsense missions that we've been on in the past couple of seasons. Alright, let's buy. Excuse me. Let's get another MaxLift. I don't think we've got a Cambio. Let's grab another Cambio.
Keeping busy? This place has really.
Yeah, so he
gone
has been to
downhill.
Microtech. He has been to Microtech. Oh, the adventures this man has been on. The things he has seen. The journeys yet to be traveled and undertaken. All right, we have acquired a MaxLift. We have acquired Cambio. Oh, look at this plant. Growing the plants of tomorrow. Genetically crafted by Rayari Inc. The species of plants on display throughout the city will serve to inspire a whole new generation of terraformational expansion. An Elysian bloom. This carnivorous
Here we
plant
go.
catches.
What's going on with you?
That's a,
I heard about a new settlement trying to start.
that's a little bit rude.
Guess they found a few resources and think it might be enough to have a go at it. Not sure if I'm going, but I figure it's worth sending them a com.
Well, that's
See.
fascinating.
That's the perfect little interaction from an NPC perspective. Something about a new settlement. Okay, now I'll come over and talk to this dude. I can't talk to him. That's right. That would have been wonderful. Talk to that dude about that settlement. Heard you say something about a new settlement. Yeah. What about going out there? I heard about a big claim. Do you mind telling me where it is?
Right.
Well, listen, like I said, I'm going out there myself. You want to come with me? It's going to cost you some credits. Or I guess I could give you the comm data and you can go yourself. Look, I'm willing to pay 50 grand. Look, make it 80 and we got a deal. Pay the 80,000. And we go on an adventure to the new settlement where there is a bonanza. A bonanza. You can bring your mining gear, you can bring your multi-tools. You can bring your multi-tools, and you can take it all home with you. Where's my ice cream gone? Where's my ice cream? I had an ice cream. Where's it gone? Where's my ice cream gone? Let's get another one. Yes. It's a delicious ice cream. You're wandering around in an undersuit. Look at these space fitness peoples.
You are not alone. The life energy that flows through you reverberates out into the world, binding us all together. This is
I heard a voice. Really wish you could climb this wall. That'd be so sweet. And pretty fun. Alrighty. We're gonna have to pick up some med pens at some stage. We're gonna need to buy some ammunition as well. All of that was probably back in the plaza, hey? there's bound to be a gun shop in the plaza, right? Acorn was on that. Super swift. Because I don't think we've got any ammo aboard the ship. Alright, let's have a look at our mobigus. We're gonna have to come up with some rules, aren't we? So I did notice in my wallet, for some reason, let's face a black wall. Makes things a little bit easier to see what's going on. It's not exactly a black wall, but I did notice in the wallet I can't send myself money. But I can send money to other people. I don't know why that's the case. I can't think of a reason why it would prevent that. You know, unless the game knows that, you know, don't know. Probably because you haven't logged in yet in this patch with that player. Oh, yeah, okay. Interesting. Well, that would make sense. Oh, excuse me. So I'm going to have to come up with some rules about what contracts we can do. So call to arms is back here. Oh, urgent boarding action in progress. I don't think we're going to be able to go there and fight off the couple of ships that will be there with our raft. Oh, speaking of the raft. You've got the attrition 1 repeaters. And then the attrition 3s. Okay. So we do have all the guns on there. What is urgent, my friend Mr. Acorn? What is urgent? The boarding action. Yes, yes. Alright, I might head back to the plaza. I might go and grab some ammo. We've got some pistols, we've got a P4, we need some ammo for it. Picked up a MaxLift, we picked up a Cambio. We want to grab, we've got some food aboard the ship. I mean, technically we've got everything we need. I need to rethink the framework for Season 3. so that I can sort of keep it as much in-game as possible without having to create a whole bunch of stuff that then becomes obsolete, you know, between patches. I mean, it could be as simple as just going back to how it used to be at the beginning of Season 1. You know, I simply open up the Moby Glass, I roll a dice. Is there any missions available in the Moby Glass? On a 4 or more there is. And then I roll the dice and, you know, it tells me, okay, it's going to be a PvP mission. Or, you know, whatever. It could be as simple as that. Because it would be nice to have some other opportunities. Whilst at the same time still having some level of restriction. Buy a little bit of ammo. Do.
Smart buy.
Don't know if they're going to have here. Need to get them from the hospital, I reckon. Oh, they do have med pens. 282, hey? Chunky. Let's grab some med pens.
I think you're going to be happy with that.
Got any paramed guns here? Those from the pharmacy. Spirit.
About what's happening on Karen 3. As if Van Duel weren't bad enough, we got these people going out of their way to kill each other.
Well, that's fascinating.
I've heard, stranger.
Well, that's fascinating. Hi. Tell me more about this. Yes, everything's great. Tell me more about this, this settlement that needs my help. Let's go.
How's it going?
TDD. We could go there. We could buy a bunch of stuff at the TDD. Is Argo still banned from using the TDDs? Everything has changed. It's a whole new world. All right, let's head on back to the ship. I want to go see if we can find ourselves some glasses. I don't know if you can buy them in game, or maybe you can. There's lots of NPCs wearing them. So I think we need to go to the other side. What's it called? Not the plaza, the promenade. Yeah, the promenade. That boarding action is such a great mission. Just don't feel confident that we're going to be able to defeat the 2 Cutlass Blacks, if it's still 2 Cutlass Blacks. Protecting the bandits aboard the 890. I'm assuming it's still an 890 jump.
You are capable of great things. Remove all doubt, reveal your strength, and realize your true potential. This is a moment of clarity.
Rag, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for joining me on the old YouTube. Another stream. Quite enjoyable. Just meander around. Everyone's favourite bogan, the Ginger King, Mr. Argo Hurston. We're up at New Bab. Currently looking for some glasses. Go see if we can find ourselves some sunnies. Get ourselves up a new MaxLift, new Cambio. Bought some ammo for our P4. Just need a couple of extra things aboard the Crab Apple. The good old Argo raft. Just so that Argo can be prepared for any adventures that lie ahead. It's nice to have YouTube on in the background while you're monitoring 3D prints. What are you printing? What are you printing? I've really got to get this studio cleaned up. And then get back onto scanning the Fiendish Fabrication range of 28mm miniatures. So I can get a few more of those released digitally for people to print at home. Did my friend Trent Holbrook and I did a few of those back in October when he was here. And since then, nothing. Checking out some scenery, hey? Specifically some jail cells. What kind of jail cells? Modern, old western, sci-fi, you know, fantasy sort of, you know, dungeon type jail cells.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Whammers. Barelli. This is what we're looking for. Can be real sweet when there's mission givers all over the place. Like specific mission givers that you can go to and you know they're going to be there. But then also just those opportunity interactions. Like I was talking about just before with the NPCs. You know, you overhear a conversation about some new settlement or something, or, you know, they've heard about some, you know, cache of weapons or, you know, whatever. The outfits in this store are pretty crazy, man. Look at these ones. Oh, boy. Oh, Argo, look at this. Look at this white suit. Argo thinks he'd look special in that. The Marvel Crisis Protocol. Oh, very nice. A little bit of MCP, hey? There's no terminal in here. Bet you the terminal's going to be outside the shop. Nope. No terminals. Alright, well I didn't see any glasses in here, which is what we were looking for. Plenty of boots and jackets and stuff. But no glasses. Disappointing. Maybe there's still a pledge-only item. Or a rare find in a loot box or something. Or off an NPC. I have looted them off an NPC in bunkers before. Uza. Neo-Imperial Cuisine. Observation zone. They won't want the likes of Argo Hurston in their fine establishment. Alright. Well, we got a MaxLift. We got a Cambio. Bought some ammo. No glasses available from Apparelli. This place is pretty cool. Not exactly the sort of place you want to go to dressed in an undersuit. Not that I would think, and I think Argo would also be horrified that he's here in an undersuit. Head down, Argo, head down. Just walk past. Maybe they won't notice. Alright. Let's go and have a look at Whammers real quick. I just want to see. If I buy burgers, I should go to the local inventory, right? Quite nice to have a couple of burgers with us for our adventure. Look at this, 36 minutes of wandering around Nubab. I told you, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a thrilling adventure. Go Hurston style. You don't know, you've seen someone in a club wearing something very similar to an undersuit. Then I'd totally wear an undersuit. I'll grab ourselves a couple of burgers. Would like to grab a couple of bottles of water. I think we can get those from the Kelto on the way out. Alright, let's get out of here.
Yeah, right.
Is VoIP working? I don't know if that was an NPC that said, yeah, right, or the player. But
Hey.
It was perfectly timed. I think it might have been the NPC. I'm going to assume that VoIP still isn't working. Alrighty. Get out of here. Get out of here at the pace that Argo maneuvers about. We're now on a lovely ride today with my neighbour and one of his friends. Danny sold his old CBR 250 to another friend of ours. We all went out for a ride today. Up through a little area, a little bit east of us, to a very rich area. Big, beautiful houses, and it's a nice, you know, it's all curvy roads and whatnot, and up and down, little beautiful hilly area. So, you know, just went for a little meander around there. And it was the first time that I'd spent most of my ride standing up, which was actually quite nice, getting used to standing up and, you know, braking and changing gears and, you know, all that sort of stuff, going around corners, roundabouts, standing up on my bike. Gotta give the bike a name, my Himalayan 450. It's gonna need a name. There is a Kelto around here somewhere. Oh, let's go to Garcia's Greens and get ourselves some shakes. I think the Kelto was back at the hospital. Aspire Grand, I think. So that was quite nice. And then, you know, I went out for a little ride just before. Half an hour, 40 minutes around, you know, my local area and the back streets in my suburb around here. And again, 95% of that ride was standing up, just getting used to, you know, being upright on the bike, maneuvering it and feeling its weight and moving it around, you know, corners and roundabouts, and, you know, balance, you know, coming to, you know, slow stop, slow crawl, standing up. It was actually quite enjoyable. I really, really had a great time. All right. I'll grab a couple of these. Get out of here.
Hi, and welcome to New Baggage. All right, it was nice chatting with you. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your visit.
I will enjoy the rest of my visit. All right, we'll head back to the spaceport. We'll get the crab apple out and head on off for an adventure. Excuse me, I might pick 3 different types. Or let's say I might pick 4 different types of missions that I want to do. And then we'll roll the dice to see which one we do.
Hey.
Okay. Heard about a settlement that needs help. I think they need your help. Hi. And spending just a little bit of time working on the NPCs would totally change the game.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Righto.
Let's do this thing. Whoa!
Let's do this thing. Motherfig, how are you, my friend? Oh, welcome in. I do want to do a little bit of mercenary activity.
Nearing next stop.
Again, Argo being relatively risk averse, I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna pick 4 different mission types, and then we'll just roll a dice to see which one he
The
chooses.
capsule will be leaving the station.
But then, like, the nerd in me says, you know, it needs to be a weighted result, right? Because if I pick 4 things and we roll a 4-sided dice, you know, there's a 1 in 4 chance of, you know, one of those things popping up. But, you know, Argo being relatively risk averse, you know, the chances of him choosing a mercenary contract, for example, may not necessarily be 1 in 4. They might be like 1 in 8, or, you know, this guy is a runner. Let's get in the lift with her. Mr. Jim Flank, how are you, my friend? Was Argo on a ski vacation in Microtech? No, well, he popped in here last night, at the end of last night's episode. We had some freight that we needed to drop off here. We had a bit of a wander around. We needed to pick up a new MaxLift. We needed to pick up a new Cambio. The ones that we had before, we've stashed away in the Archie bunker, so the next time we need to take the Archie bunker out. The good old Castle Rambler. That ship is all kitted out now. Suit of armor, some clothes, food, sustenance, some medical stuff in there, different sorts of tools, weapons, some ammo. You know, the Archie bunker is all kitted out. But his Argo raft, the crab apple, is needs to be outfitted. Does that say bullshit on it?
Capital city of Microtech. But creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Want that shirt? Where did you get that shirt from? Let's go! Yes, Motherfig. 07's my friend. How are you? How are you? All right, I don't think we need to... Excuse me. That's my spaghetti bolognese coming back to say, what did you think of me? And I'm like, you're pretty tasty, dude. Pretty tasty.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Let's get the crab apple.
Selected.
We'll have to get a
Vehicle has been delivered to base
backpack. so we can collect the stuff we've just bought. I mean, we've got a handful of people watching on both Twitch and YouTube. What is the consensus? Is there a consensus about, you know, returning to a more hardcore version of a life Uncharted? With, you know, all the money sinks, the restrictions, the fines, the limitations on what Argo can do. Or should we just, as we have been for the last couple of episodes here of Season 3... Where's my ship? Just, you know, just chill out. Just go back to basics. Just let it naturally evolve again.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Are you fucking shitting me? You... shitting. I think I came to the hangar too quickly. Oh, man. I think I came to the hangar too quickly. Lost the ship. We've lost the ship. Motherfig, you found 32 SCUs of stims on a Hull C. Just need to sell them now. Jimmy, like how Argo is able to get out and about? Me too. Maybe we just keep it simple. Oh, we've lost the ship. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
It's eaten my raft.
It was great talking with you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hello.
Please visit us
Welcome
again.
to New Babbage.
Alright, let's try going back to
capital city of
the
microtech,
hangar.
where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Yeah, well, I had to call the ship to get a hangar, didn't I? So I called it from the ASOP. But I'm assuming that
It was
is
nice chatting with you.
broken.
I hope you enjoyed the rest.
What's up, Nungi? Huh? No, there's no snacks there. To pick your nose and eat it. You see how it is, do you? Yeah, there's nothing in here, sweetheart. There's no snacks. Sorry, darling. Why is your shirt inside out? Well, that was a bummer. All right, something to keep an eye on, because we don't exactly have a sacrificial ship that we can you know, call it the ASOPs, so that a hangar is assigned to Argo, and then that ship just gets destroyed, and then once we've got the hangar, we can call up the actual ship that we want. Argo doesn't have like a sacrificial ship like that, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. Is there a narrative or story for Argo, like he needs to get in good with citizens for prosperity? Not really, because I don't really see how... I don't think there's like a very in-depth reputation system, at least that I'm aware of. I mean, there might be, and I just don't understand it, or I'm not familiar with it, or I don't know anything about it. Not really. You know, the main point of a Life Uncharted with Argo is just to make the game a little bit more challenging, a little bit more restrictive, a little bit more interesting. What was Argo's past? Was he an ex-UEE soldier, or did he do bad stuff for headhunters, or he's on the run or something? Jim, come on, mate. No, Argo is just a lout. Is just a regular citizen. Had a whole bunch of meaningless jobs in the past. And then he met Amelia Hurston. Married Amelia. They were married for 3 years. Amelia, you know, rebelling from her family. You know, none of them were very keen on her marrying, you know, everyone's favorite bogan, the Ginger King, Mr. Argo Hurston. And so in this sort of a moment of rebellion, she's like, I'm going to marry this bum. And so she married Argo, and Argo, being Argo, was like, I'm going to take Amelia's last name because she's a Hurston. And, you know, I really deserve to be a Hurston because I'm so good. And so he took Amelia's name. They were married for 3 years. Obviously, Amelia knew that Argo was a bum, and after 3 years, she was like, "No, you're finished. Get out of here. You're lazy lout." And after their divorce, Argo spent a little bit of time in Klesha, and then feeling sorry for him, Amelia, you know, got him out of Klesha, gave him an old Cutter Rambler, which belonged to her brother. It had been in storage for a long time. It had been, you know, it was decrepit. It was, you know, all graffitied. It was missing all of its. If you go all the way back to season 1, it was missing all of its components and stuff. And it could fly, but it really, it didn't have any proper components. And so, you know, at the beginning of season 1, you know, Argo had to go through and we were collecting medical gowns and all that sort of stuff. And anyway, and yeah, so and time has progressed. He's now managed to get himself an Argo raft. He's moved out to Nyx, and he's now just adventuring around doing delivery and freight work aboard his raft. Season 2 of A Life Uncharted was fairly intensive in terms of the spreadsheet that I put together, all the algorithms and all the scripts that I'd wrote, all the scripts that were written to determine, you know, what Argo can and can't do and all that sort of stuff. And they're keeping a track of all of his expenses and, you know, landing fees and transport fees and, you know, all that sort of stuff. His mortgage, insurance fees. Like right now, if we were going to claim this ship, it won't be in the spreadsheet because I didn't update it, but it's going to cost us, I don't know, let's have a look. We could have a look. Let me see if I can bring it up. Yes, sweetheart? What's that? Yeah, you can put that in there. Like, we can't just claim a ship. Like, this is a big problem. Like, from a Life Uncharted perspective, this is a massive, massive problem. Like, Argo losing a ship is a serious issue. Why are there 2 different versions of the spreadsheet? Let's have a look at this one. All right, Life Uncharted. So this is 2nd edition, right? We're up to 3rd so far. And a whole bunch of reputation. We didn't really venture out very far, did we? We didn't get outside Hurston or Everest Harbour in season 2. Our guild ranks were pretty poor. Guild still taking 60% of all of our money that we earned. We did manage to unlock 18 locations. Unlocked 11 space stations, completed 11 activities. Unlocked 2 cargo decks. What are we here looking for? Oh yeah, that's right. Ship claims. Select an expense. Insurance excess. Let's just say, where are we? We're at New Babbage. Okay, so we don't have, I've got to update the ships. Oh yeah, no, we do have the Argo raft. All right, so let's have a look. So the Argo raft is going to cost us 42,525 credits to lodge a claim for this ship, which isn't too bad. I mean, Argo's got 1.9 million, but like way back in the beginning when Argo had no money and like everything that just went wrong was catastrophic. It was catastrophic. And then Argo got involved in one of the in-game missions, one of the, I can't remember, the, you know, the events that they have, and earned millions and millions of credits, and it really screwed up, you know, Argo's trajectory of suffering. But yeah, we had all the mission givers and stuff here, all the task givers at all of these different locations and stuff, and you know, we had all of these mission chains and everything. This activity log, we've still got some activities. This one's been completed. Get paid 56 grand for this, but the guilds, the Hauling Guild will take 60% of this. Yeah, so season 2 was like pretty intensive in terms of the work that I'd put in to really make the game feel like a game and give me those bits and pieces that the game doesn't have, that you know, I was kind of hoping it would one day have. I could get in good with a mission giver like Twitch. Yeah. I am tempted to. I mean, it really was good fun. You know, like going into these locations. You know, where were we? Right, activity log. So if we're at New Babbage, any missions available? Hey, there is a mission available. The Salvage Guild. Salvage crew deployment package. Deliver a full salvage crew gear for a fresh multi-site recovery ops. So we need to come back here to New Bab with 3 multi-tools, 2 true hull tractor beams, 3 cambio canisters, and 2 MaxLift batteries. And for completing this mission, we'll earn 5 guild credits, 4 reputation points, and 10,400 AUC. Do you accept this mission? No. You sure? I thought you were the right fit for this one. Guess we'll have to make do. Then it had gone to the point where I was looking at, you know, text-to-speech engines and different character voices, and then so this, and then I was looking at different sort of overlays and stuff. So it wasn't so much spreadsheet orientated, but it would actually be an overlay that appeared over the game. And then I could press hotkeys on my keyboard here. You know, I've got one of those keyboards that has, like, what's that, 6, 12, 18 times 3, however many hotkeys on it. That would then interact with that overlay. So, you know, if I declined a mission, you'd get a voice saying, you know, there'd be a voice response. And then at that point, I was like, the game, it was at that point where CIG was like, we're going to have monthly releases. And it just started moving so quickly that I just couldn't keep up with it. You know, like the list of locations, it was just getting out of control. Like I had all the caves and everything from Verse Guide in here, so that, you know, I could have all of these missions, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of missions. From one location to another location, and yeah, it got a little bit intense. I mean, that was fairly easy to put together. I built a lot of that using my friend Gary's help. Gary's another one of my friends. I think his actual name is ChatGPT, but I like to call him Gary. Yeah. Crouch, can you retrieve all from lobby? No.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
It is gone. That's a bummer, man. All right, so we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose the strata armor. Yeah, so if he lost the ship, he would need to buy another one, right? No, so he pays him. Yeah, so at the beginning of every session with Argo, there was a whole bunch of fees that he would pay, and one of them was his
Capital city of microtech.
insurance
Where creative
premium.
innovation meets
So I think in
innovative
America they call it,
creativity.
I don't know what they call it. But here in Australia we have an insurance premium which you pay every month. Yeah, so these were all the expenses, his mortgage repayments, in his insurance excess. So the insurance excess was what he would have to pay if he had to claim a ship. His habitation rental, anytime he'd have to use an imprint, hangar rental, landing fees, vehicle services, fines, guild fees, or to unlock facilities. So for example, I couldn't use inventory features at a place where I hadn't paid for an inventory locker, all that sort of stuff. So you can see he's got 83,000 credits worth of outstanding expenses for new landing fees and more landing fees,
thanks
public
for
transport fees,
I
mortgage
hope you enjoy
repayments.
your time at New Babbage.
All designed just to give meaning to Argo's existence, his activities in the game, give meaning to, earning money in the game. But as soon as we get to the point where, we've got millions and millions of credits, I kind of needed to build into that spreadsheet, into my algorithms, like a sliding scale. The more money Argo has, the more things cost. Because otherwise, like Acorn was saying, people have billions of credits now. And like, what's his name? Rhino was saying, go do some salvage mission and you get like 12 million credits or something. Yeah, nonsense talk. Nonsense. All right, so Acorn was saying, crouch. You can retrieve, store, retrieve, all from lobby. Okay, so are you talking about the menu? So if I log back to the menu,
Hi, welcome to New Babbage.
yes, insurance. Pay money regularly so that if something ever goes wrong, they can refuse to pay you out on a technicality. Yeah, that'd be amazing if the game had that as well.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
There is no retrieve. I don't know what you're talking about, Acorn. Retrieve, store, retrieve will make the ship spawn safely 100% of the time. Oh, so from the terminal, I retrieve it and then store it and then retrieve it again and then go to the hangar. Right. We might as well get this claim going. It's going to take 14 minutes. We're going to lose everything on the ship, but we're going to lose the strata, the Hurston strata armor. No! His identity! His identity! Ah, fuck it, whatever.
Insurance claim has been sent.
Where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Let's pay this.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
All right, so I guess now we're going to need to go and get a helmet. All right, full speed, maximum acceleration. Got no time to mess about now. Back to the commons. We've lost everything that we had stored aboard the ship. That is okay. We have cash buck dollary dues.
All right.
Argo
nice
will
chatting with you.
survive.
I hope you enjoy the rest of your visit.
Argo will survive. The Metro Loop. Alright. We're gonna have to buy some clothes. We're gonna have to buy a weapon. Armor, backpack. Is there an armor store here? Or am I gonna have to go up to Tressler? I guess we could have just gone up to Port Tressler. Bugs in this game make it hard to roleplay and live on a ship. I think it just makes it more interesting and more devastating. I mean, I did want... Oh, actually, you know, we might as well do that now. Who wants the 500 grand? I can't give it to myself because I haven't logged on with either of these accounts. So we've either got Acorn, Motherfig, or Rhino, or somebody else in the chat. So Argo in Season 3 has moved out to Nyx, to the People Service Station Lambda. He's bought himself a small little hab there. That hab cost 500,000 credits. So we've got to send that armor credits somewhere. If there's anyone in the chat who wants 500,000 credits, let it be known. Motherfig it is. Need to start getting these money sinks back into the situation. Right, that's the 500,000 for his hab out at the People Service Station Lambda. You decked out your reclaimer with food and a bed and all the stuff to live in it and would bedlog every night, but one time I woke up in a station and had to claim the ship. Yep, it happens. It happens. As long as you, I don't know, I guess some people aren't prepared to be, well, I guess some people aren't prepared to be disappointed like that. And it sucks, don't get me wrong. It's a pain in the ass when that happens. And I've done it so many times with my Carrack, and it's damn annoying. You know, set the whole Carrack up, get all the vehicles on board, you know, outfit every locker in the crew quarters with, you know, with a uniform and, you know, suit of armor and weapons. And so anyone who comes aboard, you can be like, that's your locker, it's got everything you need in it. And then, you know, that takes hours and hours and hours. And then some nonsense happens. All right. Shubin sells armor. Okay. We got a set of Aral armor, or some MaxLift, or a Morozov. Okay, we could go Morozov. Get some heavy armor on. Why not? Let's go the Thule. It's expensive, but it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. So we should have a multi-tool. No multi-tools. Oh, hang on. We've got a What is the difference between these two multi-tools? Why is one 485 credits, the other one 730? Weird. Quick buy one of these. I mean, we do have the MaxLift, but All right, let's head back to
Figure out the control.
center mass. At full speed, maximum acceleration. We want a P4. We've got ammo already. We won't worry about any attachments. Gonna need some clothes. Admin services, trading development. Oh, the clothes were back on the other side, weren't they? Yeah. Didn't really like any of the clothes they've got here, but we are going to need.
Hi.
Technically, if we were playing by the full Life Uncharted rules, we wouldn't be running around in an undersuit.
Reverberates out.
Should be like in 317, 7301s came with all the bits, but they separated the bits from the tools so there's no more. I have to keep all the bits in the backpack. It was like a little bundle deal. Let's head on back to Upperelli. Oh, you know, this is a perfect opportunity for Argo to buy himself that white suit, man. Pimpin'. Pimpin'. Although I do like this one. This very much reminds me of like the Ice Kingdom from Avatar.
You all right?
I am grand. Thank you very much. Absolutely grand. I like these like ski boots. Like motocross boots. I think Argo thinks he's gonna look pretty schmick. Oh, gloves. All right, people. What do we think? Uber Smith. Good morning. How are you? Yes, Acorn. I did find the armor. Should we go the black suit or the white suit for Argo? I mean, having said that, I can't find the pants, the white pants. They don't seem to be anywhere.
You all right?
So that's going to complicate the situation.
You all right?
It's so overcharged. They're so overcharged at this place. Look, I don't think it's really a big issue given that we've got millions and millions of credits. The economy, man. The economy. It's got to be white, does it? Black pants with a white jacket is James Bond. Cocktail hour. Ooh. Jim, you think Argo is an ice cream suit guy? All right, so let's go. Let's go the white jacket. So we'll go the white jacket. We'll go the black pants.
Hello.
What shoes? What shoes, ladies and gentlemen? White shoes, black shoes. White shoes with black pants. Back when I had my software company, I went to one of our conferences, well, not one of our conferences, but like an industry conference, with a white jacket, a black shirt, black pants, and white shoes with a fedora. And it was pimping. It was pimping. Red shoes. We got 2 votes for red shoes. white shoes, like red shoes like Dorothy. Why not green shoes? Well, you know, so we got choices here, right? Oh, I like these. I like these ones. Or we could do like a classic Argo maneuver and get like some of these boots to wear with his suit. I reckon Argo would think that was amazing. Like, yeah, these are the shoes I need for this suit. Alright, let's find a terminal. Let's get change. We'll do a nudie change. Rules be damned. There are no rules for Season 3 at the moment, I guess. This is a jacket. We're going to need a shirt too, aren't we? Is that it? Okay, that's gonna suck. Why do they look so different on this guy? Right, we're gonna have to get these boots. Ivor's boots in black. Boots in a suit. I think it's going to have to be the boots, man. I think it's going to have to be the boots. All right, I think it's going to have to be these boots. Let's get these boots. Let's go, Argo. Let's go! Everyone's favourite bogan, the Ginger King, Mr. Argo Hurston, getting himself ready. Look at that! That's amazing! Well, look, it's the best we can do in this place. And you know what I think Argo thinks he needs? Some gloves. Definitely needs gloves. Yeah, these ones. Let's go. What a legend. What a legend. I wish we could get a hat and some glasses. Look at this man. Look at this fine specimen. Mr. Hinner, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Oh, that's unnecessarily fast. Look at this specimen of a hero. Everyone's favourite bogan, the Ginger King, Mr. Argo Hurston. Look how fine he looks, how respectable he is. What a gentleman. What a gentleman of unusual and unnatural caliber. The highest. The finest. What a hero! Alright, let's head back to the hangar. We shall reclaim, well, we've already claimed the crab apple, the good old Argo raft. We've rebought everything, well, not everything, most of the things we lost in the great claim of Season 3, Episode 3 of A Life Uncharted. He is indeed a trendsetter. All right, we've got no time for the Argo swagger right now. Full speed, maximum acceleration. Let us return. Let us return to the spaceport. And after an hour and 23 minutes, ladies and gentlemen of the internet, we shall actually attempt a mission. And then we shall return to regular Argo pace of maneuvering about the verse, which is this speed. which is common sense speed. If we all ran everywhere, we'd either be incredibly fit. Actually, well, you would be incredibly fit if you ran everywhere. And I can't think of, like, the second thing, I can't think of, like why don't we all just run everywhere? Because it's tiring? I don't know, you get thirsty? I don't know. You tell me in the chat, why don't we run everywhere?
Capsule now approaching
Like when I
station.
get up in the morning,
Stand
why
clear
don't I
of
run
the
downstairs to go make my cereal and then run to the front door? Because we're out of shape, Ubersmith? Yeah, but then we'd be in shape. Then we'd all be magnificently fine specimens of humanity, like this legendary gentleman. Everyone's favorite bogan, the Ginger King, Mr. Argo Hurston. We'd all have mullets. I think it would be a mandatory requirement, and would be called runners. And people who weren't runners and didn't like I'd be screwed. Who didn't display their mullet. Actually, no, I could have an amazing mullet. I just don't have hair at the top. I could have a sick mullet. Oh man, I need to be the architect of the future. I need to be the social architect of the future. I tell you what, it would be a paradise. For you, Jim, it's because your mum told you not to run. It seems like a lot of kids do that. Once you get to a certain age, it just isn't worth getting there. All right, where are we? We're there. All right, maximum acceleration. Let's go. All right, let's get this sorted out. Got no more time to mess about. We've got plenty of time to mess about once we actually start doing some things instead of just one round new Babbage at the pace of an ordinary human. Alrighty. We want to go to the Nibus terminal. And then we need to do the trick of store retrieve our ship. Full speed, maximum acceleration. Let's go, Argo. Like a hero. Yes. Get that. Oh, that hurt. Get that head forward. The further you get the head forward, the faster you go, young man. Look at this. What a hero. I think the gloves are making all the difference. They've really streamlined his performance. What a hero.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
And welcome to
Uber, you run everywhere in Star Citizen because it's rare to transit someplace new that's worth walking through to look around. True. All right, let's retrieve this
Your
ship.
vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Bring back the days of ship insurance when we could outfit all of our, weapon racks and stuff. And I'm gonna assume that it has happened, but the ASOP just hasn't updated.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
All right, now we want to store this
Vehicle
ship.
has been moved to our storage facility.
I hope you enjoy your time in New Babbage.
And now we want to retrieve the ship.
Selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
And now, according to Mr. Dark
Please visit us
Acorn,
again.
according to Mr. Dark Acorn, actually, you know, we've got to, just got to spend a little bit of time, just a moment, just a few moments in time. I wonder.
Okay. It was great talking with you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hello, and welcome to New Babbage, capital city of microtech, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Where are we, my friends?
He boots the game like everyone does, but 10 minutes in, he rewrites the laws. No quest markers, no path well known. He makes a game he can call his own. Why fast travel when you can walk? Why buy gear when you can talk? Why mine in clusters like they planned when you can haul rocks one by
The crab apple.
hand? One stream per sub-cycle, the rules are bent. He doubles the grind for that 1%. No shortcuts here, just stubborn charm. That's Crouch After Dark with his made-up game.
It's made up game.
He could fly straight in, but he parks uphill, then walks 5 clicks just for the thrill. Blueprints ignored, he builds by feel, a plan made by scripts and number. He's got a plan, though no one knows. It's slow, it's weird, but somehow flows. It's gameplay, jazz, offbeat and wild, a cosmic sandbox shaped by his style. One stream per sub-cycle takes 3 streams long, but every wrong turn feels right and strong. He crafts confusion into calm with a sigh, a glitch and a quiet plan.
Fuck, I didn't buy an undersuit. Damn it.
Where others rush and min-max loot, he's balancing crates in a spacesuit. Why finish fast? What's the thrill? He's here to vibe, not climb a hill. One stream per sub-cycle, all odds defied, inventing quests from the dead's
Got us.
blind side.
Yes.
The galaxy
Yes.
bends to this
Victory.
quiet man, crouched after dark, with the world in his hand.
Yes. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are listening. We are spending a few moments of this lovely evening
Drifting slow through a starless night. His nav's gone dark.
Courtesy of
no
our good friend,
station in sight.
Mr. Slash.
Low on
version 2.
quantum, hopes run thin. Just static hum and the void within. Ship lights blink, soft and red. Guess this is it, he mutters brash. He'd laugh it off, but he's too damn calm. The snack drawer's empty, wonder who's to blame. 1 stream per sub-cycle, now running on fumes. Stuck in the dark between frozen moons. No comfort left in this hunger jam, just empty wrappers. No Tim Tam Slam. He checks the floor, the snack box too. He checks again, the box is bare. Not even a broken piece in there. A galaxy's grave of snacks no more. He whispers low, this can't be fate. But hope runs dry at 0 weight. He starts to fade, hands on his lap. Then hears a voice cut through the black. A flash of light, a pulse through space, a rescue ping in silent grace. Then through the void with perfect aim came a voice that knew his name. 1 stream per sub-cycle, the signal sang true. I saw your drift, I'm here for you. And in that hatch with a saving Darker Corn and a Tim Tam Slam. One stream per sub-cycle, but fate had a twist. A streamer saved by a snack he missed. No longer lost, just part of the plan. Crouch after dark, and his stream angel, Dark Acorn Man. He takes a bite with a tearful grin and boots the ship for one more spin. The chat erupts, the legend lives thanks to Dark Acorn, who is always there to save his ass.
It's the fucking best. It's the fucking best.
Boots on the dirt of a distant moon. No rush, no plan, just a chillin' tune. He fires up the rock, lets the engine hum. Cruising slow where the gemstones come. Scanning rocks with half a glance. Half asleep, but still in trance. No weapons drawn, no bounty claim. Just space lays zen in a mining game. Go on stream per
I think we're ready to go.
He's out for a stroll. Searching for diamonds in a crater hole. No battles, no flex. Just dust and calm. With a laser beam and a Tim Tam Slam. His ship's half-fueled and his map's unclear, but he's got that gut, there's something near. Over every ridge, every rocky shelf, he talks to chat, then crashes himself. He flips the rock, then shrugs unfazed. The rock is borked, he calmly says, then finds a gem, pure and clean, so buried deep in a Martian ravine. One stream per sub-cycle, he's taking his time, kicking up dust in that mining climb. He slams that snack with surgical charm, fussing peace with a Tim Tam Slam.
Alright. 9.
No PvP, no urgent call, just space boots crunching through Mineral Hall. He drills, he digs, the cargo's gold, then walks off and leaves the rock on hold. One stream per sub-cycle, it's never too loud. He digs for treasures far from the crowd. In the silence
to stop this nonsense. Alright, so good. So good. Where's Slash? Slash isn't here, is he? So good. Alright, so here's the go, ladies and gentlemen. People of the internet. Followers of the legendary Mr. Argo. Where are we? Here we go. Dice roller. Fans of the Mr. Argo Hurston. We got 9 options here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going back to the dice roller. We're going back to season 1, the beginning of all of this nonsense. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a fucking salvage contract. God damn it. It's so painful. It's so painful. All right, so we can either pay $1,000 to go out and strip this Aegis Gladius by hand with the Cambio. I don't think we've got enough, canisters to be able to do that. Or we could go out to this mining claim and strip an abandoned ship, which we won't be able to do. Let's go out and strip some of this Gladius. It is the mission at hand, ladies and gentlemen. We're off. We're off on an adventure. Mr. Darker Corn. Gladius has all its components you can take. Oh, let's go. Business time. I can't really put them in my ship, though. What's that on me? Good night, sweetheart. Love you more. I love you more than the most. There you go. I love you more than the mostest. A mining claim, rent a vulture. Well, see, now if we go back to all the original rules, Argo's not allowed to rent ships because of his history with the Hurston family. Maybe we're past all of that. Maybe we are past all of that. And snap components on the back of the raft's grid now. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Let's get out of here. How much fuel do we have? Oh, it's a brand new ship, that's right.
Thanks for visiting. Hope you enjoyed your stay and safe travels.
Yeah, I might have to update all of Argo's rules. Yes, in the first 2 seasons, he wasn't able to rent anything until he'd improved his relationship with the Hurston family, which he never managed to do. I don't remember which patch it was, or if it's still in there, you just need enough rep with Hurston Dynamics. You could get missions from Constantine, and yeah, if he was able to improve his relationship with Constantine Hurston, then he'd be given permission to rent ships. And up until that point, the Hurston family and their pull and weight and all that sort of stuff, he wasn't allowed to rent ships. He wasn't allowed to go inside TDDs unless he was wearing a disguise. And then chat could spend their Tim Tams that they earn for watching on Twitch to expose him. All the different sorts of nonsense. Yeah, it was so much fun. Now, where the hell is this claim, man? It's way out there, isn't it? It's way out there. We're gonna need to take some jerry cans. How can it be obstructed? We're in the middle of space, dude. What's obstructing it? Alright, let's go. I don't think we're going to be able to complete this contract, but as people have been saying, we can strip off components and stuff and attach them to the ship. And yes, I'll have to rethink all of Argo's rules. Not that we've really been playing with any of them. One stream per sub-cycle. Look, this is the third night in a row, ladies and gentlemen. You should feel privileged. 3 nights in a row. That's 9 months worth of streams right there. That's 9 months worth of streams. Like if you're not subbing now, I mean I don't know why you wouldn't. I mean if you sub now, then you'll be able to get your next stream in 9 months time from now. That's a bargain, man. Honestly. Go to Hurston Space and take unverified salvage missions and nick the cargo. Well, we're playing by dice right now. We'll go out there, we'll strip some stuff off this ship. I'm gonna assume that all of these Cambio canisters are full. Yeah. We've got some in the other locker too. So we can't really scrape anything, but at least we can go and sort of retrieve some bits and pieces. Go and have a look. The hand salvage. Well, we could salvage that ship. We could strip its RMC with a Cambio if we had enough canisters and we were prepared to spend enough time. We could strip the whole ship with the Cambio. It would take a little bit of time, and we'd need a fair few canisters. But I think we'd be able to do it. Can we sell the mags? That's the other issue, right? You know, I don't know if that's been updated. That would totally, like, if we could do that, if you could buy empty Cambio SRT canisters and then sell them for a profit, right? You've bought empty canisters, you've gone out, you've done some hand salvaging, you've filled up the canister with a little bit of RMC, and then you've brought it back to a shop and said, "G'day, Dave. How's your afternoon, mate? Listen here, buddy. I've got a couple of canisters here with some primo RMC. Stripped it this morning. It's still fresh. I've got 5 canisters. I'm prepared to let them go for a bargain price. What can you offer me, Dave?" And Dave says, "Hey, listen, Crouchy, I know you can buy those canisters for 12 credits each empty. I've got some if you needed a refill. We can put that down. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'm happy to buy those full canisters from you, Crouchy, mate, for 47 credits. Because I know you've gone out there. I know you've found just the right type of salvage. You've spent the time to get the best bits of that salvage and sucked it up into these canisters. And so, Crouchy boy, listen, mate, I'm happy to give you 47 credits for each of these canisters. And then obviously, you know, you pay me 12 credits for some empty ones, and we can just rinse and repeat this, and we can form a lovely relationship. It could be a beautiful thing. It could almost be like a love affair between us. I give you empty canisters, Crouchy boy, and then you come back to me and say, hey, Dave, I've been out there. I've found some of the mint stuff, and I'm back. I've got more canisters to sell you. And I will tell you straight up, Crouchy, I'll give you 47 credits. If we could do that, I would spend the time to rewrite the season 3 of A Life Uncharted. Right. Let's go. Salvage! Nowhere! Oh, God. It's a bit of an issue happening here. Let's go. Now, don't tell me you are not entertained when you come to an After Dark stream with your boy. Business deal. Got another massive fucking jump here. 38 gigameters. We're gonna run out of fuel. We need some jerry cans. Where can we get jerry cans? Can we put like SCU containers of fuel on board? Like when I run out of fuel, which is going to happen, it has happened to every stream recently. We can just like get an SEU container and like a Geo or something and just pick up that container and like pour it into the petrol tanks. Now, that'd be mint. Strip it and then blow it up. So when you say strip it, you're talking about like take the components and everything off of it and then blow the ship up. And that's the same completion for the mission. It's incredible. All right, let's go. Yeah, if we could sell full canisters, I'm assuming we can't, right? Because they come now in all the ships. So if you claim a ship, it's got 5 full canisters in it, right? So you could you could make hundreds of RMC by just claiming ships and selling the SRT canisters. But I'm going to assume that because we now get 5 of them full in every ship, that they're not going to be worth anything. You need the advanced HUD up so you can see the fuel you have. I can see the fuel I have. It's right there.
No time to panic! Start panicking!
I think what I do want to do, though, I think we're going to drop out here. We're going to make a slight detour. Is over here. Yeah, we're just going to make a quick detour into here just to refuel. Let's go. The Rambler has a spare tank, but it just adds to the total fuel. The Freelancer Endurance can make fuel. The Star Lancer has fuel tanks, but you cannot just refuel a ship with them. And a whole bunch of ships are supposed to be able to suck up hydrogen fuel, right? And some of them is like the Expanse is supposed to be able to create fuel, quantum fuel, right? You're supposed to be able to refine quantum fuel. Am I wrong? That would be pretty sweet. really need to aim for Argo to get a Starfarer. I think Argo would really enjoy life in a Starfarer. Fucking loved that ship. I spent so long when I first started playing in my Starfarer. What a wonderful ship. Oh, we should just drop onto a pad here, we'll quickly refuel and then we'll keep going. I wonder when and if the Starfarer will ever get a Mark II, a gold pass. Apparently, the Starfarer was supposed to be like a level in Arena Commander, which is why it has that really weird interior spaces. If they redid the Starfarer, I would spend all my time in a Starfarer. 100%. I don't need a hangar. Sorry, I do not need the hangar. You can give the hangar to somebody else. Where are the pads? Looks like some pads out there. Sorry about that, Mr. ATC. Let's refuel. And we'll keep moving. Classic dock and refuel crouch style. Boom. Hey. Those that... See, I used to do that in the beginning for the stream, right? For the end, like you just saw then. I'm a mint pilot. Like nobody, like this is probably... I reckon it would be really difficult to find anyone who's a better pilot than me. And so I don't need to do that stuff anymore, all that, you know, all the accidental crashing and stuff that I used to do, you know, for entertainment and all that sort of stuff. I don't need to do that anymore. So I just fly with the precision of an angel, you know. It just makes it easier. We're in the middle of a mission. We've got to get to this salvage, so I didn't think it was necessary to sort of, you know, spend any more time for entertainment purposes. Let's just get on with the mission. Just saying. Just saying.
On late when the stars align, a single stream, but it hits just fine. His stream is a mess, but he still leaves his mark. Welcome aboard, it's Crouch After Dark. He's calm as hell with a dry remark, till he slams full speed into a mining arc. Oops, forgot, cruise again, he sighs, as another planet takes him by surprise. One stream per subcycle, blink and it's gone, crashing through planets like nothing's wrong. No fancy lights, no master plan, just sweet disaster and a Tim Tam Slam.
Oh, that's so perfect. Oh, shit.
He charts a course, gentle flare, then goes AFK midair. Returns too late, no time to stall, and smears his ship on a moonlit wall. But that's the charm, that's how he rolls. He rides chaos like a pro. Cinematic fails, low effort gold. A timeless dream, uncontrolled. One stream per sub-cycle, rare like a spark. Planetary wrecks in the cosmic dark. He munches slow, then slams the cam with a mouthful grin and a Tim Tam Slam. No grind, no schedule, no scripted flow. Just a pilot lost with nowhere to go. He's got one rule, and here's the goal.
Let's just put some. I don't think we really need it, but
Ever trust in cruise control. The one stream per sub-cycle, just what it hits. Brace for impact, this might be it. No one crashes quite like this man. Crouch after dark with his Tim Tam Slam.
yeah, so. That was perfectly timed, wasn't it? I was thinking, I'm coming up on this ship super quick. I was like, I'm gonna hit this ship. And then it was getting closer, I was like, nah, I'm just gonna go just under it. But of course not. You know. Are you kidding me? MaxLift can move this ship around? That's incredible! I don't think you'd actually need too many of these containers. Well, actually, we've still got 93% of the ship left to strip, but... This is amazing. I'd quite happily do this if you could, like, from a job perspective, from a, you know, let's make the game challenging perspective. Let's play from Argo's perspective. I'd quite happily sit here and strip a ship by hand. 92%. Oh, I'm wondering. Like, obviously the payment for this mission is the RMC and stuff that you sell, right? I'm not going to get paid for this ship. But if I repair this ship and then keep stripping it, Will I eventually complete the job? Like, I'm not going to get paid anything, right? My payment is the selling the stuff. All right, we'll fill up this canister, see if it flies. I don't think they do. So sick. Ship ports are already unlocked. Oh, we can't fire it up. Its lamp works, but we can't fire up the engines or apply power or... All right, let's see if we can grab some of its guns. Whoa, come back here. What's going on? Nope. Doesn't look like we can target individual things. Okay, we can grab this. Is this the bottom of the ship? Is this the grid? Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, that's pretty sick. Let's do this. Am I missing something? Where's the other gun? Some missiles and stuff under heat? Yeah. Metaphysical, how are you, my friend? It's missing its other gun. That's alright. So we got the two guns. We could take the missiles. We can't take this Gatling gun at the front. Disappointing. Oh. All right, so I think it would be possible to strip one of those by hand with enough canisters. It might take you 40 minutes, I reckon. Let's head on in. You've had a lazy day, hey Meta. Played the game for about 4 hours earlier after your fat fingers blew up my almost full golem. Oh, that sucks. Orange gems from hand mining. You went back to collect the 1/8 SEU box and fell through the planet. Undeterred, you went and did 4 small cargo missions for Shubin Interstellar. Then you mined a large patch of Dolovine. Look at that. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how it is done. All right, equipment away. Let's get out of this equipment. All right, so we've taken ourselves a couple of little guns. Salvaged ourselves a SRT canister full of RMC. Call that a success. Contract complete. Yes. Hang on a minute. Why do I only have 2 guns that are firing? Did I not have 4? Maybe I need to... Or does the pilot not control... Is the turret not slaved to the pilot? Let us have a look here at this device. Configuration. Gunnery. Weapon config. It would have seemed so. Oh. Stand back, ladies and gentlemen. That dost frightened me a little bit. Its reactor went critical. Oh, lovely. Got ourselves a couple of guns. You've had a disaster after disaster, so you're now cooking food right now. All right, let's have a look at our contracts. What have we got out here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 9 contracts. What should we do, ladies and gentlemen? Should we roll another dice? Or does the chat want to suggest something? Too late. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it is the only interstellar hauling mission that is there. Let's take it and see what it is. We got a whole bunch of running around. Any chance you'd be willing to do a haul into Pyro? I know it can get dangerous there, but this is for a good cause. A group of new CFP members have moved to Canard View on Pyro 6. Nah, I didn't take the components, Rhino, just 2 guns. So we need to pick up a whole bunch of stuff from a whole bunch of different places. aerial, an orbital laser platform, 2 places on Hurston. Well, this is a bit of a mission. This sounds like a mission. This sounds like a hell of a mission. Alright, they're all relatively close together. Let's go to this place first. We'll need to refuel on the way. Obviously we can make it there, otherwise we wouldn't have been able to plot the course. Let's go. Another huge jump. Oh boy. What's happening here, Jim? The problem is griefers used to use the rescue beacons to get people to fly out to them so they could just shoot. I have seen medical beacons pop up recently. The music is epic, isn't it, Meta? It's so good, it fits Star Citizen so nicely. And there's been some epic moments with the music where it's just like timed just right. I remember when I used to watch Star streams, and it just have these moments where the music that he was playing would just coincide with the action on the screen perfectly. And I'd always think, man, that was just, you know, I don't think you could have timed that any better. But sometimes it just happens, you know. And it's perfect. This is what Star Citizen needs to have. Just constant music playing. Because the music in Star Citizen is epic. It is, the in-game music is amazing when it's actually there. And it's only ever there like 10% of the time. Boy! It's fun to bring up those old songs from Slash again. Yeah, that one about cruise control was just so perfect. So perfect. I gotta bring up... it's on that chat over there. How do I get access to that chat? I can. I've got the old app. I don't think it's gonna let me. Yeah. It was on Twitch. I want to see if I can watch that clip that Motherfig put up. I think it was. It was too quick. How long was that clip? It was like a 1 second clip. Oh shit! Yeah, that was perfect. That was absolutely perfect. Oh shit! That was so perfect. Oh. That was so good. Been watching what matches of the IPL your recent busy schedule has allowed. Now you're on a 2-week break. You can watch pretty much all of them. Okay, so the hell are we? This looks like a planet. You're gonna spool up on this destination. What's going on? Let's go. Significant amount of cargo we're about to collect. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 SCU materials out to Pyro. Haven't been to Pyro for quite some time. I don't think Argo's ever been to Pyro. I did say that about New Babbage, but you know. It has to be nighttime, doesn't it? Now's a good time to play cruise control. And the raft doesn't have lamp activated yet, so doing this in the dark, ladies and gentlemen. Or what could possibly go wrong? Getting a little hungry. Might have to gobble ourselves a burger in a minute. Oh, there's a cave down there too. I like how the caves now pop up on your scanner. 2 caves. 3 caves. It's business time. You get rep for the salvage, do you? Maybe Argo just needs to be an all-rounder, you know? What self-respecting man walks into an outpost in an undersuit? Certainly not Mr. Argo Hurston. Look at this gentleman. You're gonna log on to your alt that's only got a Mustang? Sounds like a great idea. I have the best time when I'm playing on Argo's account, or either Argo's or Curtis's account, you know, where it's just restricted. Have the best time. Oh, hang on a second. Look, that's the wrong deck. We're gonna need a tractor tool, tractor beam, a multi-tool, tractor tool attachment beam. Let's go. I think while we're here, I think we might quickly gobble ourselves a burger. And we might have a quick scout around whilst we're here to see if there's any loot that that Argo might like to have. Look at that burger! Oh, God. We just inhaled that, didn't we? Doesn't really seem to have done anything. Now, I'm assuming that's our hunger at 28%. We're lacking in some B1 and some air. Let's see. No, wait a minute! Yeah. Got to get the tractor beam. Looks like the power plant is damaged. We might have to repair that. Let's check. Oh no, we've got to go to the top deck to check the engineering, don't we? Good afternoon, Kristen. How are you? Or good evening, I should say. I hope you are well. Let's go check the engineering terminal. Armor, 0%. It's good to me. Everything's good. You're loading up Star Citizen for a new look. Let's go. All right. Grab out the cargo that we need from here. And then we'll have a bit of a wander around. Jim, I don't think you're watching live. Don't think he's watching live. Yeah, well, you might better come back when you get more canisters. We are way past. We are way past that. My friend Jim. You are in the past. Meta, you discovered a rare raft bug today. When you pointed your tractor tool at a box that was stuck to it, a whole bunch fell off the grid and then none would go back on the grid. Oh, interesting. Did you put it on the issue council? The issue council. Alrighty. just going to quickly jump in over here. Just gonna say, I don't think we are. Well past that salvage. What is this wonderful thing? It's a Baku Paku! It's a Baku Paku on the ground! Oh! Mine! Strata backpack. Well, that replaces the Strata backpack that I lost. What is in this box here? Cruise Dark, some chocolate, some reclaimed water. Take that cruise. Golden Medmons. Golden Medmons. And Yoshi Plague. So. Oh god, remember when we used to collect all of that stuff? It's all part of missions and stuff that we'd need to collect all of this stuff. Just in case we needed it for missions. For missions. Just press I when near a box now. Oh, that's a bit boring. Let's test it out though. We'll put this backpack in the ship. And we'll go check the other building. Take this Strata backpack with us. I love the fact that the helmets are now physicalized too. That's pretty sweet. It's going to be sweet when all the armor and stuff is physicalized. That's going to be sweet. Just big clothes and crap all over the place. Now, it's a little bit of a bummer that that burger didn't do anything for our current state of hunger. I'll try to consume another burger. Let's see what happens. There is my burger. it is. It does nothing. Good old cruise. Ugh. Empty calories. Mm-hmm. There are no rules for Argo anymore. He can chuck whatever he wants, wherever he wants. That would have been a finable offence back in the day. Chucking stuff on the ground. A madman. Like an uncontrollable bogan. Just gonna chuck my cigarette butt on the ground. Because I can. Bogan. I'm a ginger bogan. It's part of my DNA. It is enshrined in the rubric, in the codices of boganism. Thou must throw thine cigarette butt upon the ground. An empty drink canister shall be hurled with all effort upon a direction that would be considered random. Alright, let's go. We're going to pick up some more stuff. Let's get out of this rain before we catch a chill. There was a box in there, was there, Rhino? I missed it. I missed it! All right. Yeah, coming back to the guns that Jim was mentioning before when we were talking about the guns, I do have all 4 guns applied to this ship. We fitted those in the vehicle loadout manager, the little size 1s. Well, I don't know why. Maybe they're not slaved to the pilot. It might be a bug. I thought they were slaved to the pilot. I thought the pilot controlled the turret as well. Maybe the turret's controlled by the co-pilot. That looks like it's a little bit too far away. That looks about right. Hang on, let's check this. Is that Lawville? Are we picking stuff up from Tisa? no, that'd be over at Edmond. Edmond's close to Lawville. Let's just set a route there, just so we've got a clear path. What I'd like to see is up on the top right up here, like the first step, collect 2 SCU of souvenirs from blah, blah, blah. And collect, so you can go through, do all your collections, and then, you know, go through and mark off your deliveries. Mr. Jim has been looking up some information. Size 1 guns on the Argo raft in Star Citizen often fail to fire due to a known bug limiting power weapon allocation to 2 pips or improper power distribution to the guns, as discussed in Reddit. Ooh, so we need power allocation. Oh, this comes back to what Rhino was saying earlier on about something. Something to do with radar or something. All has to do with your power distribution. I did think maybe that's it might have something to do with the power distribution, but when you fail to actually take any extra steps of, action. I just had a thought and it was like, oh well, let's move on. Caves. I love that caves pop up now, and they do pop up. I haven't been to one. Some quasi-grazers. I think we'll just collect the boxes we need and be gone. Don't think we'll spend too long naffing about here. Go full speed. I mean, we have been playing for almost 3 hours and not completed anything. Well, that's not entirely true, is it, people? We did complete that salvage contract. Which reminds me, we've got 2 guns attached to the ship. I wonder how much they're going to be worth. 50 million credits! What's that? Business going on there. I guess we don't need to be too specifically neat. The stacking of these boxes. Let's go. Yeah, the components matter, hey Rhino? Maybe I should have a look at the components. Just don't want to... Serenity now. There is only so much information I can get about components in the game, which disappoints me. So I'd have to go to something like Urkel to look up the actual components to be able to make an informed decision about replacing it, which I just don't want to do. So I shall suffer in my stock componentsness. Alright. Hey Dogs, how are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Oh, we need to... So we've got the 2 Hurston ones. We need to go to Aerial and then Raptura OLP. Idea of going to that. Raptura. Yeah, I'm not in nav mode. Yeah, I might need a larger power plant. Hey, Jim. Might need to go to Urkel. Rumble, groan, rumble. I'm interested to check out this Raptura, this OLP, this orbital laser platform, because there's NPCs there, right? There could be players there, or there could be players here too. Of course they could. They could be anywhere. Bezdek, Aerial. Time for another Thunderbolt. Yeah, the Thunderbolt. Let's get a little closer to the ground, see if we can find a nice crater for another Thunderbolt. Didn't even scan and that just popped up. More corundum. Actually, wait a minute. No! Don't go anywhere just yet, Crouchy, my good man. We need a spacesuit. I don't think we're going to survive very long out here in our fancy duds. Good remembering, Crouchy. Good remembering. That was the best remembering anyone has ever had. I do the best remembering. Nobody does remembering as good as I do. When people look back on history, they will see that I did the best remembering. So much remembering. I do the greatest remembering. New mining changes made this patch, hey? Ooh, oh yeah. Okay. Oh God, I don't know if I could have parked that any more perfectly. Probably couldn't have. I do the best parking. My parking is so good. Everybody always asks me, Crouch, how do you do the best parking? And I'm like, it's just what I do. I'm so good at parking. Nobody can do parking better than I can. Amazing. My question is, though, do we now get different size nodes for the gems? So that, you know, you might get a big node which needs, you know, a DS to be able to break? Or like a regular rock and a hand miner, like multi-tool? Do we have that yet? If not, the rest is all just filler. That's all it is. It's just filler. Okay. Right, we need to collect this shipment from over here. Let us travel there through the Abdadine. Five likes on the old YouTubey. I haven't checked the likes on YouTube for a long time. I think 5's pretty good. I think 5 likes on the old YouTube. Sits on it. It's pretty good, honestly. I think the gem sizes are all the same, and hand tool versus Geo is the same. Yeah. I don't know, it's a bit of a handful, is it? I'm gonna get out there and do a little bit of rock mining. going on here? Oh, that's right. This is an orbital platform, which means it's in space. Oh, ho, 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 ho. All right, let's go see what we can find here. Eh? So I'm assuming then there has to be some sort of freight elevator or something here. Uh-oh. That's, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not going to work out very well. I don't attack them. Maybe they won't attack me. Let's just see, okay? I've lost access. These guys are going to cause me some problems, Mr. Pirates. Swarm of killer prospectors. I don't know what my decoys are. Uh-oh. I've lost control of the ship. We've lost control of the ship. Slow enough gravity, you fall off the pads? That's amazing. Alright, we might need to go and have a look at our engineering terminal. Maybe not. Somehow I pressed the... Alright, so we're going to need to... what mode are we in? Nav mode. Let's get into some SCM mode. Can't put more pips into my weapons, hey? Gonna have to learn about all of this stuffs, aren't I? Oh, God. Learning. I'm really bad at, identifying the shape of ships. Yeah, I can't put any more pips into the weapons. It wants to try, but then it won't stick. It's probably something to do with the components. Let's go. All right, so, you know what might be a good idea? Is figure out what my controls are, right? Okay, so that button is to target. stretch around. You cocksick. You cocksick. Alright, so we gotta kill 5 dudes here to go pick up 2 SCU of something, yeah? Maybe that's why this mission's worth 222 grand. I'm pretty sure as soon as I engage one of these guys, we're gonna get swarmed. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bait one of them away without the others getting a bit cranky. Ship doesn't have any missiles. Not that I know how to fire my missiles anyway. What is that guy in a mantis? Could be in for all sorts of trouble here. Doesn't tell me what type of ship it is. It's a bit disappointing. Suffer! Suffer! Take the brunt of my weaponry! Fear the crab apple and its almighty powerful. Lost him. There he is, he's back. Take the hits. We can absorb it. Our mighty shields. Shields of +1. We're suffering, we're taking hits. The rest of the gang has come in. The rest of the gang is here. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Situation, bad news. It's time to run, ladies and gentlemen. Time to get out of here. And we flee in time. All right, well, this is an interesting conundrum. This is an interesting conundrum. Like 5 of them? I think in a raft is going to be a bit of a challenge. Six of them. Hi, Dad. How are you? 07's ramming speed, Captain. Kristen, you've got an F-18 HOTAS slowly setting up for Star Citizen. Very nice. Yeah, these guys are chilling out right there, aren't they? Yeah, they are. They're right there. They are right there. I don't see how I'm supposed to do this in a raft. Like if you could kite one of them away and just like, if I could deal with them one at a time. But I don't think that's going to be possible. It's not like a normal, you know, RPG, right? You know, where you'd be able to kite one of them away and deal with it. And maybe you pull two of them and you deal with them. Pretty sure in this instance we're just gonna end up pulling them all. Maybe unless I had missiles, then I could fire missiles at one of them and aggro him and so he comes after me. But I don't think I've got any missiles, at least I can't seem to switch to a missile mode. I can switch from guns to scanning. There's no missile mode. Right. Suggestions. Like, I wish I was better at identifying what ships they are in. I don't know what ship that is. I do like how it's just switching between the same two guys. No suggestions from the chat. If I turn the radar off, I won't be able to track them, will I? Turn the tractor beam off. Can't put any more into guns though. Put any more into shields. Pop another pip into the engines, but okay. Can Argo hire another player to fly escort for him? Oh, there's no rules at the moment, I suppose. Guess I'm gonna have to get used to playing with other people. Ah, grumble, groan. I have to play with other players in a multiplayer game. It's stupid. Shredded. But we shall try our best. Just keep an eye on the shields. See if we can pick one guy up at a time. Almost down. Shields are almost down. Almost time to bounce. Damn it. Almost got this guy too. We're taking a lot of damage. Are we gonna bail? It's keep going. It's a lot of damage. Wonder if they'll chase me and pull them away. I don't think anybody followed me. Land on the pads, do you think the NPCs will ignore you? I don't think so. I mean, I guess we could try it. The thing is, I've got to spend time trying to find where the pads are. And not come in too hot that I crash into the station. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Oh, holy shit! They've double spawned. Nah, we are taking hits. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can do this one. Not alone. Not in a raft. Interesting. That would be a really fun part of this mission. If I was in a better ship, I could fight those guys. But I think because I'd left and come back, a second group had spawned. So now there's like 12 guys there. Which I think even if I was in a better ship would cause me trouble. In a better ship, I could have dealt with 6 of them. That would have been nice if you could sort of like just, you know, hot drop in there and get down on one of the pads and then deal with the NPCs. Like Dog says, watch out for the NPCs. And then just deal with the NPCs on the platform. And then when you're leaving, then you know, just have to run through them to get out. Excuse me. Can I look back onto it? Let's try this. The problem is, though, Jim, with 12 NPCs there, you're gonna need, you know, at least 2 other players, maybe 3. Like if there was still just the original 6, like a fighter pilot and me in this raft, might be able to deal with 6. But 12, I think, is just a little bit too much. What else are we doing? It's 12:30. Been on for 3.5 hours. All right, let's go. Let's try. There's one lone dude out here at the moment. Let's just see how we go. We'll keep fighting them until we can't fight anymore. Another one's popped up. Lots more have popped up. What are we in nav mode? Let's get into some... Let's adopt a fighting position. Back home we go. Yeah, these NPCs are easy to take out in a Hornet. True. I got him. I got him good. Oh, well, that's another suit of armor and another ship full of stuff gone. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to finish the mission. All right, Argo. Was a valiant attempt. A valiant attempt. Fox 4 equals use one's face. Is this Levski? No, we're at the People's Service Station Lambda. We are in Nix, but we're on the outer fringes at Lambda. Hope you feel better. No inventory kiosk down here at the bottom of the hospital. Yeah, so I don't know how I can complete this mission now, given that I've already picked up some of the freight and it has been destroyed. Unless it, like, respawns back at the... Which I don't think it does. Yes, repair that stuff. Man, we didn't even get to bring some stuff back to try and disassemble it in our fabricator. Oh, free stuff. Free stuff. Yeah, I'll have to abort the mission for sure. That's the clinic. Mission failure. Oh, makes me want Argo to have like a fighting ship. Okay, so 2 hangars and landing pads. Oh boy. Yeah, wake up. Boy, I need a coffee. Alright, let's go to the pads, or the hangars. We'll get the ship claimed.
Let me know if you need anything.
God, it really would be lovely to interact with these NPCs. The game will be so different when that's possible. It'll actually, you know, yeah. You'd be going to places.
You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal
You'd be going to places to talk to NPCs. Fined for failing a mission. Rude. Alright, let's claim the ship.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Alright, Alright, I guess we can head back to the bazaar. To Barter Town or whatever it's called. See, like this guy, just coming in here and checking with this guy, is there anything to do here? Which is what the whole point of A Life Uncharted and my spreadsheets and everything were. You know, I'd come to this guy and, you know, pretend to talk to him and then open up the spreadsheet to see if there was a mission available. Oh boy.
Hey, what's up? Come see what we got.
Nah, I'm good, mate. I'm just still trying to learn my way around. That's all.
How's life been treating you?
Not fantastic, my friend. Not fantastic. Habitation. Tools and supplies. Cargo admin. Oh, I think that bazaar is over at Nevsky. I think that's over at Nevsky. Alright, let's have a look. What utilities do we have? We've got a bunch of multi-tools. A whole bunch of Moby glasses. Bunch of multi-tools and some tractor beam attachments. All the jumpsuits. Took me from that event. Placeholders. Drop all this crap on the ground, whatever they are. Got no boots. It's 28 grand to rent a fortune, is it, Rhino? That's not too bad. Oh man, we lost a... Who unfollowed, man? That's so rude. 339. Right. We've got plenty of armor. We have plenty of armor. Excuse me. No shoes. No shoes. Surely. Let's go down to the cargo deck. Supplies and equipment. We've got to have some boots down here. Weapons and armor. Central hub and habitation. Weapons and armor. So what cargo's down there? Is there a cargo store? Or is it just like a cargo area? Oh, I'm gonna have a mountain. All right, we'll go downstairs. I think when I was here last time when I had a look around, I don't think there was anything down here. You know, from a shop perspective, like there's no cargo shop down here. It's just like a cargo space where nothing happens. Bummer, I was kind of hoping there'd be like a cargo shop down here where we could buy some boots at least. For the hero! For the hero. But no. We have a Kovalex delivery terminal. But no cargo shop. Very well. Can I knock this guy out and steal his boots? Access. Let's head back to the central hub. It's a shop on the upper part. That was the clinic. This was the habitation around here. This here for? Labs, clinic. Out of. See, the first time. See that to the hab, we can come this way. That also leads to the habitation.
Anything specific you're interested in?
I'm interested in a mission. Do you have any missions? Goes back to the hangars. Don't see any other shops around. We are out there.
Whatever.
Shelf stable. Has different sorts of foods and drinks and stuff.
So tell me a bit about what's going on.
Tools and supplies. Let's have a look. Tools and supplies. Clothing. Okay, so under clothing we can buy a couple of different sorts of hats. Out here at People's Service Station Lambda. No boots. No boots. See, running around without shoes, I should slowly start to take a little bit of damage. Ore sales. Commodity trading. Commodity shop. Under maintenance section. This is the admin area here. Hello. Oh, goodbye. Now they actually had a menu. Not anymore. Come on, shop. Sales. That's a bummer. Central hub. Supplies and equipment. Cargo. Nope. This is where we were before. Alright, so we can buy weapons and armor, but no clothing. So be it. We can buy reclaimed water. Oh man, I think Argo's really missing his life at Hurston right about now. Out here on the fringes of space. Limited access to things. Gigameters away from everything. It is real nice just being able to be in a shop and just look around and just buy stuff. Oh, some binoculars, hey? Yeah, no shop here, unfortunately, Rhino. No shop here. You're gonna have to go to Levski to buy boots. That's amazing. Oh, it's so good. No boots out here at Lambda. That would be sweet. If you're not dressed properly, like if you don't have shoes and stuff on, then I think you should start taking a little bit of damage. Start moving slower. All that stuff would be sweet. Ah, wait. Oh, let's get this undersuit on. Where the hell did that come from? All right. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, not a fantastic run for our hero this evening. Poor Argo lost several ships, several suits of armor, didn't manage to complete his contract. But I did enjoy it. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, our fantastic Easter. Not sure if I'll be back until after the Easter. Thank you to the people who chilled out with me on YouTube tonight. 5 likes over on the old YouTube. Thank you to the people who've been hanging out with me on the old Twitcheroo. Farewell to the person who unfollowed. Much sadness. I shall see everybody next time. Couple of days, hopefully. Let's not leave it too long. Thank you for your chats. 07s. I shall see everyone next time.